What's going on, guys? It's Big Jim here. We're going to attempt to see if we can put some Skiff bearings in this knife to see if we can make it a little smoother. May attempt to make a small lock bar adjustment if we can. Seems like the detent's pretty stiff. So without further ado, I do have one of my neatest purchases in a while. These are not very expensive, so go to Off-Grid Knives and pick up one of these bit drivers. For the price, I think I got these like $24, and they are probably my most used driver so far. So let's see what we got here. I know we checked this earlier, and it does have all T8 hardware, so kind of hoping to improve a little bit of action on this. Let's see what we got. I do like that we have all T8 hardware. These are actually really good screw heads. I like those top. Seem like they really hold the tool well. And of course, I mainly use Weehaw bits. Let's see, let's do the frame. Come out there very easy. It is not a captive pivot. Really hoping to just get it to break loose. All right, I'm gonna have to break out my finger bit. That's T8. And these are invaluable for these non-captive pivots. There we go. Does not want to come out of there. Let's see if we can try this apart. Likely going to have to push this pivot out. There we go. This pressure off of it if we can. There it comes. Okay. Not sure why this is not wanting to come apart easily. I have to take these other screws out. Interesting. Actually gonna leave that one in. Gonna keep all this aligned best we can. There we go. Okay. Now, see what we got here. I always use my Skiff bearing card. If you don't have one of these and you're putting Skiffs in, definitely need to be one that you need to try. It's not, actually this is 3/16. Yeah, and I don't think I have a 3/16 bearing. I do not, so we will not be trading these out today. So first thing we're going to do is clean all this up real nice. And you always want to do some extra cleaning. This is a new knife, so shouldn't be too bad. Let's see. I'm going to try to take this inlay out. There we go. And a little bit of a lock bar adjustment. If you don't care to do this, it's not a big deal. But most people, you can really get in trouble by doing that. But main thing is just do small increments when you're adjusting the detent on that lock bar. Okay. Let's see. We shall to go back with this. That one's very tight, which is not a bad thing. Pivot collars in there. Clean all these pieces up. Get you some nice alcohol. Make sure to clean all these areas off real nice. Like I said, this is a brand new knife, so not too awful worried about it being too much of an issue as far as really being cruddy. Thought we was going to put some skiffs in it. This is my Gunny Glide. I'm just about out of Gunny Glide. It's a little bit thicker. I like thicker. Oh, did forget my. There we go. And a little oil on that. Okay, we can start putting it back together. I always put the closed side toward the blade. And as far as the detent ramp and ball, I like to use the ultralight just a little. And I usually cannot get just a little. Just right on that ramp. You put hardly any in there and it just runs everywhere. So this little pin is going to go in here. Maybe not. Oh, this pin goes back here for the lanyard. You know what I'm gonna do? Maybe a small red lanyard that I really liked. I don't know what I've done with it. Anyway. Okay. Make sure we got all of our pieces back in order. Okay. This can be one of the hardest things to do, putting it all back together. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but maybe not. And I'm not going to lock tight this yet. You don't want to lock everything down super tight. Matter of fact, most of the time I like to leave the body screws just a little bit loose. Until we make sure that everything's nice and tight and going in straight. And I think just needs a little bit of adjustment on the pivot. Looks pretty straight. Lock all the screws down. And there we go. Looks pretty straight. All right. So let's finish it off. Reverse till it pops. Take it in. There it is. The easiest way to do it. Make sure you don't cross thread. Go in reverse. Help the action a little bit. Man, that's nice. Needs a D10 ramp. Maybe something that I do if I decide to keep it. It would be really good with a thumb stud. I think I'd have enough room in there. It would go right through the logo. Okay. Looks like no up and down play. Let's back it off just a hair. Oh, got a little play now. We was right on the edge of it already. All right, looks pretty good. Give everything a little wipe off. Okay. Let me get my chamois cloth. That looks really nice. All right. Wanted to really put some skiffs in there, but it is a we can still do a teardown video, let you see kind of the internals of the Burchtree Euclid. So if y'all like the content, like and subscribe, and always God bless. Have a great day.